Hello, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Cubbage. It is Friday, so it's time to cook, but we're actually going to talk about something that has been in the news lately, and it's very important before you start cooking. Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubbage is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can find them on Instagram, or you could email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. So, as you can see, I am not technically in the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen is that way, but I'm not in the kitchen. And it is largely due, I know I was going to do a must go, and I might still do one next week. But what the interesting thing that has been going on in the news lately is they're talking about different soups, specifically the Campbell's soup brand that all of us have been brought up on, right? I mean, anytime you've gotten sick, your grandma would bust out the Campbell's chicken noodle soup, right? You wanted something a little extra filling, a little extra tasty, you'd bust out the Campbell's tomato soup and crunch your crackers in there, or have a cheese sandwich to go with it, your grilled cheese sandwich. And with all of the crazy things happening today, with our money, with our food, with our health, all largely due to the current administration, people have been, and of course, with the most farmers losing their land, and just a whole bunch of crazy stuff happening. With that being said, a lot of people are talking about the maybe making their own foods and things, and maybe just going to farmers markets and gathering things. So that kind of turned people onto soup. And I've watched a couple of content creators talk about this, and I thought, why not? I ought to do the same, especially since I do have a cooking show. So I should bring it to your attention, and this is something very important that we need to know. So some time ago, I believe it might have been in 2022, people were allowed to take off of their labels that they had that there was GMO in the products. Okay, and so with that being said, they were able to take off, like, this contains GMO, right, the whole thing. But whenever you are doing something that has to do with people's bodies, right, there needs to be a reveal of sorts, right? You can't just give somebody something in hopes that they don't get sick, because really, people can and will sue you for things like that. I mean, this is a suing world, a suing administration, right? And so it's very important. So they couldn't take it out all the way, right? And I'm going to read this off of the actual Campbell's soup tomato can. And what it says on here, it says that it is, let me see, make sure I got the right thing. Oh, it's interesting. Okay. Let me say, all right. It was, why can't I? Okay, here we go. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. The ingredients from corn and soy in this product come from genetically modified crops. In other words, GMO is what it is. Eating a can of Campbell's soup or anything that has those words on it is not good for your health. It's caused a lot of health problems and issues. And of course, in the world today, right now, where there are so many people that are food insecure, and you feel a little bit nervous about eating GMO foods, I suggest either you donate it to a food bank if they want to. You could certainly throw it away if you don't want to, put this stuff into anybody's body. I mean, I'm sure somebody who may be food insecure might be okay with that. But it's certainly up to you, whatever it is that you want to do. But Campbell's brand specifically. However, there are other brands too. Progresso has that statement on it. Of course, the Campbell's Chunky, if you like the chunkier soups. I even heard it. I used some this year for Thanksgiving, but the Great Value brand also has that. But I looked and I did not see that on my can. So maybe I'm one of the lucky ones, but they said that Great Value also had that. But you must do your best to look at the labels. And as this particular label, if you hear what I said, that the ingredients from corn and soy in this product are genetically modified crops. So anything really that probably has corn or soy, and there are other products. I mean, there are so many other content creators that are talking about this right now. Check them out. And of course, as you know, you can even Google it to find out, besides Campbell's soup, what other soups are, let's say it again properly, genetically modified, made from genetically modified crops, or bioengineered food. Keep that in mind. Also, a few content creators talk about that they are working on making their own soups. I actually have several cookbooks, one of which is called Scrumptious Soups. Look it up. It is out there. I don't use like these types of soups or anything like that as a base to thicken things up. I just don't. So please get that book in particular. Now hearing about this bioengineered crops, I'm thinking about doing another one even as quickly as I can. So please, 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 please do yourself a favor. If you are a person who reads the labels on these cans and things, that's fantastic. But read even further, and don't think that because I don't go into the store and I don't pick my soups or pick my things personally. That's okay, because even on the app, something like Walmart or maybe even Target, though we are still boycotting Target, so keep that in mind. Maybe what you could do, I know for a fact on Walmart, if you're going to pick something, you could just scroll down, and look, and it has to give you the ingredients. And it is the back of this. Like, it'll show that on the back, and you are good to go. Okay? So please keep that in mind. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly, truly do appreciate each and every one of you that watches this show every single week and all of our shows. So thank you so, so very much. We are so grateful for each and every one of you. And we're so grateful to those of you who found us by way of shorts. We're going to keep that up. We're going to keep that going. We're happy that that's something that you all like. So we will keep it going. And please bring your friends and family over and have them subscribe to us. We're very, very excited about having all these new subscribers. So thank you so very much. Have an amazing day, and make sure you check us out tomorrow live on our show right here on the CCI radio show. Thank you so, so much. Have an amazing day, and I will see you again really, really soon. Bye.